morning to you all. Yes, I'm a little late today. Not too bad, but as you can see in the description, I am a little under the weather again. That is the problem with. That's the reason for the diet, not the problem. That's the reason for the diet I'm on. Is one wrong food, and the next day I'm miserable. Today, I'm miserable. I don't feel very well at all. But not a big deal. Let's just do something and paint. Let's move that. So I painted this a while ago. This is on 8 by 10 on canvas. Yeah, not really sure. I don't think I sealed it, but it's very possible. This I don't like, and this, I don't know what I did over there. I think I was taking a nap. But let's grab. Hey, Sonia.
Said good morning, Bruce.
Let's grab a small flat and see if we can kind of tweak that stuff back there a little bit. I mean, could I do it with a knife? Yeah, probably easily. But let's grab a little blue, a touch of black, maybe just to throw a touch of purple in there too. Just kind of a little mixture. And let's bring our chair up just about 7 feet. And let's get a nice dark edge right in here. And we'll come back in after. Throw just a touch of white in it. Take that blue, kind of throw that down in here.
Said how long ago did you start this?
Oh, 2, 3 hours ago. 3 minutes. This painting? Oh, a while ago. I don't know. Never even signed this one, I don't think. Just kind of grab some of that dark. Just a tiny bit. Not a lot. See
the
the
RV DJ said, okay, I walked into that one LOL.
Oh no, you climbed. That was straight on walking the steps. I appreciate it though. Thank you for playing along. As you can see, this one doesn't even have anything on it. And some of this is, there's no real sunlight up there. This was probably painted, I don't know, 3 or 4 times, I bet. Not really sure. Let's kind of just, no, let's go this way. Kind of bring that down in there like that in the front. This is definitely an early one. Earlier, maybe last year sometime, I guess. I don't really know, to tell you the truth, Sonia. I lose track. I lose track of stuff the next day most of the time. Let's kind of take that up there a little bit and bring that down. Kind of.
Madonna Friedman said, good morning, Bruce.
Hey, Madonna.
The RV DJ said we had our bi-yearly reviews at work today. Surprise. The RV DJ said, I see you, Madonna. Madonna Friedman said, good morning, Sonia.
It's just,
Madonna Friedman said,
Apparently, Madonna said an emoji. Because heaven forbid, this person in my ear talks with emojis, you know.
the RV DJ said she has lurking eyes.
Just kind of bring that like that, so it kind of bring that down like that a little bit. And we'll move on and kind of finish off the rest of this after it keeps changing, you know, adding that color to it. And this, I don't know what this is. I don't have a clue what that is about. I think maybe I had something there and I didn't. I don't know. I have no clue. All I know is, what did I do? Just gonna get that angle just a little steeper right there. Kind of bring that just like that. Right in there like that. We'll kind of bring that down. Grab some of that dark and kind of bring that little back just a hair because it's a little bit too far forward. Get more of this look. Yeah, more like something like that. This is pretty small to paint, so yeah, maybe a little bit on that one too. Just grab just a little smidgy of purple. Just throw just a little purple in here. Ever so slight amount.
The RV DJ said they are setting up the labeling machine today. The warehouse is a mess.
Fuck you. So got that one there. I like this to be a little darker in here. Just a little bit down in there. Yep. That works. Let's grab just a touch of water to rinse that off just a little bit. I see something that just isn't quite kind of doing it for me, and that's this thing right here. Is kind of straight. So let's put some of that dark green in here. Rinse it off a little bit. Let's grab some of our white. And this one's going to be a little backwards. So we're going to kind of dab this in here.
Said hi, Bruce.
Hey, Shane. How are you
Shane
today?
Reville said hi, Madonna.
I'm just
Shane
working on
Reville
some old stuff today.
said hi, Sonia. The RV DJ said hi, Shane.
Gonna just
Shane Reville
tap that in there.
said okay, Ty and you.
Oof.
Travel Dreamer
Yeah,
46
been better.
said hello, Bruce and friends.
Hello there.
Glad to see you again. Travel
Glad to
Dreamer
see
46
you're still out here.
said hi, Sonia. Cookie said good morning, Bruce.
Hi, Cookie.
Madonna Friedman said hi, Shane. The RV DJ said Fatima. Madonna Friedman
Maybe we'll grab a little blue
said hi, Fatima. The RV DJ
and maybe
said Cookie.
throw just a tiny
Madonna
touch of
Friedman
blue right in here.
said hi, Cookie. Cookie said good morning, Sonia. Travel Dreamer 46 said hi, Madonna.
And I will just kind of bring some of that. I'll just quickly toss in a little bit of blue, but we're not going to stay that color. Because now we're going to
Cookie
grab just a touch of
said
white.
good morning, Madonna. Shane Reville
And we're going to just
said hi, Travel Dreamer. Hi, Cookie.
bring that white down in there. Kind of scrumble some of that in there, you know, kind of just knock it around a little bit. If we want, we can even go a little bit bright right here. Just a tiny spot. And we probably should go ahead and add a little brightness up in this thing, but that ought to be interesting to do that. Let's see if we can do it with a little paintbrush.
Cookie
Maybe.
said good morning, Fatima. Travel Dreamer 46 said hello, Shane.
It's just kind of.
Cookie said good morning, Shane.
And touch that there. And these look like attention camera shopper clouds. I mean, they look cool, kind of, sort of, probably back when I did them, but really careful now. We all progress, you know, so
Travel Dreamer 46
stuff we had before may not
said
quite.
the highlight on the cloud's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, those are probably the hardest things that I try to paint. I'm always afraid I'm overdoing them. Always feared. Okay, I gotta look down, make sure I rinsed my brush off. We'll just kind of tap that right in there like that. Then we'll throw just, oops, that was too much paint, and that's probably why I'm always afraid. My hand slips and I push down too hard. Let's just kind of maybe throw this in this one right here. Wispier in there, a little bit wispier. So we got a couple different layers of clouds going here. I'll worry about that tree, that's for sure. That tree, I don't know what that tree was about. It's kind of interesting. It's not terrible, but I mean, if you were a tree, you wouldn't be that tiny. You'd be like this big. This tree should be more like this wide. Probably either all the way to the bottom, just I don't know. You know how it is. You know how it is. All of you who paint, you're going, oh yeah, I get it. Just stop trying to explain it and move on. Got all the snow and this tree's got 0 on it. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So we'll probably fix that issue. A little bit of something right there. Just
Travel Dreamer 46 said it's a well-watered and loved tree.
Yeah. In the middle of nowhere. So let's rinse that one off. Let's move this to that whatever color thing going here. Definitely need to kind of take a little blue, maybe a slight of purple, and let's just kind of bring that down in here.
The RV DJ said you were probably going to put snow on it and decided to stop first.
I don't have a clue. It was long enough that I don't remember. I just know that it was sitting here and I was looking at it going, what in the world did I do? Of course, then again, when I painted a bunch of these back then, I didn't know any better, so, can't blame this one on Shane. Shane, have you ever painted snow? I can't remember. My brother, I showed my brother and my mom and my niece and nephew Ted yesterday that Shane painted for me. He was like, I want one.
Shane Breville said yes lots of times.
I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember. You can't yell at me. Yeah, you can, but you're not gonna. I know you won't. Although she may say, hey, pay attention a little bit once in a while, please. You know. So let's change this. We'll take these out. We'll give them a new home somewhere else. Let's kind of maybe kind of do away with that altogether. Kind of go that way. Kind of make the trees disappear. That's actually blue and purple, believe it or not. It's a English ivy blue, but it's weird because it kind of, when it mixes with that purple, it does this, turns into like this black, almost Mars black color. I like it. Let's go ahead and kind of drag those down there a little bit. Just add an extra couple layers, you know. Bring that down, kind of go ahead and add some white blues to it now. And grab our white. And we're going to go with a big paintbrush here because we're going to just
The RV DJ
see if we can kind of just tap them
said
in.
move your mic down a tad, please. You're breathing into it.
Yep. You know what? I wasn't actually. I think I might have been breathing into it. Either that or I was hitting it with my beard mustache. Was I making a sound? Thank you for telling me. I could have been. Definitely could have been breathing into it. I'm sorry. I'll stop breathing. Nope, can't do it. Sorry. The whole stop breathing thing doesn't work for me.
The RV DJ said no, you were exhaling. LOL.
I'm sorry. I'll stop doing that. It's such a smart aleck. Now I know why people are leaving my channel in droves.
The RV DJ
They're just walking
said
away.
Travel Dreamer 46 said my dad loves your work, Bruce.
Thank
Please
you.
keep breathing. LOL.
Yeah. Just kind of a. It seems like we kind of have a necessity with that whole breathing thing, you know? I don't know. And of course, my lungs are so great. For a guy that didn't smoke, I really have some pretty ugly lungs. But I did weld. And did not always wear a respirator when I did so. Because sometimes it was, well, let's just weld this up real quick. Out in the middle of a field, or we're on a job site. I'll just kind of throw this pipe in here. I'll be fine. It won't bother me. I'm a tough kid. Guess what? Yeah, kind of sort of forget about what happens in the future. I don't know. Let's dab that. Just kind of tap that down. Let's finger paint a little bit. Kind of bring that down in there. I like that a little better. We got a couple different little mountain things going. Can even bring in something right here. Maybe kind of go ahead and add the dark after. And kind of maybe one right in there somewhere.
The RV DJ said, I'm going to try that 140-pound paper tonight.
It will help. It really does make a big difference.
Travel Dreamer 46 said, it's a luxury for me. I didn't smoke, but grew up around it.
Yeah, me too.
My hazardous waste disposal job for college expenses could be a contributor. Lungs are needed.
Yeah, industrial mechanic. Working on, robotics and forklifts and diesels and Zambonis and tractors, and didn't always, take good care of myself. Kind of mechanic most of my adult, except for driving for a while, over the road. So I had my little one, and I decided that I missed her more than I needed to be out and about driving all over the country. First 2 years of her life, I barely got to see her much. And trust me, she tells me.
Travel Dreamer 46 said that would be difficult.
Remember when I did this, Dad? Oh, wait, that's right, you weren't here. She does that a lot to me. She does it on purpose. But I do love my kids. Kind of try to maybe put that little ridge right in here or something. Maybe that's the dark section. I don't know. Maybe we'll just change that up just a tiny bit. Kind of go and kind of maybe this is more snow. That's more rock right there. We have places like that here actually. Get these really high mountains, then you get this thing of granite and marble, and it's like popping up, whole cliff face, nothing but rock, and then you have soft, squishy ground after it. It's like, okay, we pushed up enough stone here. We're going to kind of just make a little fluffy field next to you. Let's sharpen that up right there just a tiny bit. Kind of give you that nice. Let's blend that down just a tiny bit so it's not so in your face spot.
Travel Dreamer 46 said missed a bunch of painting. I was spending every moment with my dad. Did nothing else.
Good.
Totally enjoyed it.
Good call.
It hurt when he had to go back home. It was an awesome month. I was a daddy's girl.
Believe it or not, mine still is. We did a lot of stuff together, but through the teenage years, there was normal teenage years issues that everyone has. Very proud of my daughter, but I'll mess that up just a tiny bit. So we're gonna have to kind of darken that up in the front. Happens, you know. Does
Travel
that.
Dreamer 46 said I am too. We did everything together.
Yep.
The RV DJ said today is Lexi Day.
No, she's not coming this week. Carolyn has a day off. Carolyn has the day off today, so she's staying home. Get her on Saturday though. Decided to go darker right here. I wanted this a little darker. Yeah, I went to Girl Scouts with my daughter, Boy Scouts with my son, Cub Scouts, you know. Geocaching, we did tons of geocaching. Just in case anybody doesn't know what that is, it's like GPS treasure hunting. You get a set of coordinates and then you grab your GPS and you hike through the mountains and trails trying to locate it out in the middle of nowhere, or it's in the middle of a mall, a planter, or they're pretty cool. Get your kids out and about. GPSs are not as expensive as people think they are.
The RV DJ said geocaching always seemed cool to do. Haven't tried it yet.
Oh yeah, I've got 700 finds or something. Plus, I own a couple of caches myself that are out there and people find. We hiked the entire long trail between Cub Scouts, Girl Scouts, and geocaching. We did thousands of miles hiking. So yeah, it's good for them. It's all over the world too. When we went to Florida, we even took the time when we went down to SeaWorld and stuff. We took the
Travel
time to go
Dreamer
and
46
find a couple extra.
said that would be so much fun.
We even went and found a couple in Florida, and there was one right in the airport in Atlanta. We found, I don't know if that one's still there because of the whole terrorism issue thing, but a lot of the
RV DJ
ones in malls or stuff are
said,
taken
do you
out.
watch Green Mountain Metal Detecting? He detects in Vermont.
I have seen it, yep. I have not watched him in a while, actually. Right now I'm stuck on this. SONNE Farms. Sunny Farms. They're in the Dakotas, South Dakota, I think. And I've actually been kind of binge watching like a whole year of videos. Pretty serious drought issues. Worst it's been in like 120 something years. So much so that they were out chopping, getting ready to hay. The combine clipped the rock, started a fire. Luckily, the neighbor has a big giant tanker and came, on a flatbed. Saw it, ran over with it, started hosing it down. The fire department came. Happens actually. Happens up here even.
Travel Dreamer 46 said, "Oh my, that is terrible."
Yeah, that's not terrible. I'm sorry. I'm talking about my painting at the same time. That's we can kind of live with that. What should we do with this? Should we make this disappear or turn that into like something completely different? Or should we just kind of work with it? Excuse me for my hiccup. I think we should try to work with it. Kind of go with the flow and see what we can create. Let's grab a little bit of red. I think it's red ochre actually. It is. Let's grab a little red ochre, a little burnt umber, and a little purple. I know, strange combination, right? But it's a
Travel Dreamer 46
good combination for a tree.
said, "Work with it. Hate to kill good trees."
Good combination for a tree. Let's kind of just build it up a little. You're not going to see a lot of this, so I'm going to cover it with greenery. But this way we have it in here. Yeah, a bunch of that's going to be gone, but I want to be able to. Actually, most of that's going to be gone. You won't see any of it. Let's grab the other paintbrush. I think I did that one with a. Uh-oh. That's never a good sign when you rinse off a brush and you see suds. Not a good sign at all. That means when you felt so great yesterday afternoon, you forgot to rinse the soap out of your brush. That'll be right. We're going to use a kind of a different technique, different brush. And that brown we just made, I'm going to throw some green, yellow green in it. Let's start out by darkening this up. Let's change the direction just a little bit too. Let's grab some sap green and throw in that too. Gotta make this tall. We might as well make this tall, right? we'll work with it. We'll just go with the flow. Mix up some more paint though because I'm gonna go through a bunch of it with this tree. So the technique is different. How I apply it is different.
Travel Dreamer 46 said, "How is Ted and your kitties doing?"
Ted is doing okay. He's, obviously getting old. Kitties are obnoxious as always. They're also some of them are getting old, but just give them the best life they can have for as long as they can have it. Spoil them as much as we can. Lots of snuggle time. Daisy, well, she's crazy. That cat is something. She is special. What time is it? Why do I always put my phone on the other side where I can't reach it? Oh, Shane must be asleep by now. Shane, go to bed. I know I'm late today. You need to be sleeping. Good. Thank you.
Travel Dreamer 46
Thank you for coming
said,
over.
"Daisy is Daisy.
Yeah.
A special one."
Oh, she's special, all right. She hid underneath the chair yesterday.
Shane Reville said, "Trying to get rid of me now, hey."
No, never. Just don't want you getting sick because you were sitting here hanging out here. You know how I am, Shane. This is the least important thing in people's lives. It needs to be. I do appreciate everyone that hangs out, though. I really do. See, the difference for me is people matter. It's not about making coinage for me here. Trust me, I'm not any different than anyone else as far as being broke right now. I mentioned to my wife that I wanted to have another auction, and she's like, "No, too soon. Don't do it. You're gonna start irritating people." I said, "Oh, really? You happen to not watch my channel then, right? Because I irritate people every day. I have perfected the art." Kind of, that trunk might have been a little bit big, but that's okay. We're gonna add some other colors in here. We're gonna add some darker spots in the middle anyway, so we're gonna grab some purple.
Travel Dreamer 46
Throw it in with that green.
said, "You make it all so much fun, Bruce."
I do my best to try to make it just kind of a very respectful place to hang out and have a good time and relax. Yeah, obviously I'm very serious about life, but I don't think life should be not enjoyed. I think you should have a great time, and I'm a firm believer that if you get upset when people make fun of you, then you probably should just step back and start making fun of yourself because you're really way too serious and you can have a heart attack or something. In my case, another. I'll pass. Didn't really enjoy that whole thing. It's not on my list of things I want to do ever again. Bungee jumping, maybe not. Hang gliding, yeah, I'll do that one again. Really?
Gnome Joden said morning host in chat. Enjoying
Hey,
your paintings. So relaxing.
how are you?
Travel Dreamer 46 said I want to skydive.
It's fun. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. I try. Make it relaxing for people, that's
The
for
RV
sure.
DJ said hello gnome.
The thing is, I don't really plan what I do. I just kind of do it as I go. I'm not going to sit here and draw something out. I mean, I have. Don't
Shade
get me wrong.
Reville said hi gnome. Gnome Joden said hello at the RV DJ Redheart.
Um,
The RV DJ said nothing is my fault today. Just saying. Gnome Joden said hello at Shade Reville.
I like this tree better. It's got a better look to it. Maybe we'll even add some white to it. I don't know if I need to though. That tree's got a really nice look. Oh, I'm happy with this tree. Except for that one spot right there where I just kind of pushed a little too hard too often. That's alright. It's got very dimensional look to it. It's very much alive tree. Now let's see if we can go ahead and get some white on that for a little snow. Let's throw a little snow. Everybody's hot, so I'm trying to paint some nice cooler stuff. Let's grab, I'm going to grab just a touch of blue though. So I don't want that snow to be straight up white.
Travel Dreamer 46 said, did you hold an auction while I was absent?
Nope.
Have you released the painting that you liked so much?
Which one? I don't remember. What painting was that? You'll have to refresh my memory. Is it my front yard one that you've been wanting? I don't really remember.
Travel Dreamer 46 said the orange on of the front.
Oh no. I have not, but you know what? I'm going to. Actually, She think I put that away for you in case you wanted it. I guess set that aside because you asked me to a while ago, and you asked me about it a while ago, and you bid on it once, I believe.
Travel Dreamer 46 said I do want it.
Yeah, it'll be here. Oh, am I putting way too much snow? Probably, but whatever. We don't care today. Let's kind of just. The problem is, I have trees that look like this that do this. Not every tree does this. So, we have blue spruces here, and they have these big, massively
Amazing Maisie
thick branches.
said good morning, Bruce.
Hey, Maisie, what's going on? I had too much paint on my paintbrush right there.
Shane Reville said hi, Maisie. The RV DJ said Maisie.
Oh, got that one carried away, didn't I? So I'll just
Travel Dreamer 46
throw a little bit in there.
said hello, Maisie. Amazing Maisie said hi at Shane Reville.
Should we paint right down in the bottom?
Amazing Maisie
Mess people up.
said Sonia.
Let's see one spot. Maybe I should kind of sort of try to get it on there. Because it is kind of an end of the.
Amazing Maisie said hello at Travel Dreamer 46. The RV DJ said Dupre Corporation sent a guy down from Essex Junction to put this machine together.
Oh, cool. So a bunch of too much snow, but that's okay because the
Travel
tree
Dreamer
was
46
whatever.
said the tree transformation is beautiful.
Let's grab just a touch of water on our finger and that little spot right there. Let's just kind of just blend it in just a little bit. Make it disappear. It's got branches now, you know. This tree is probably going to be, realistically, this tree is this big, you know. So, but I don't think we should just do one tree because it's all alone and he's lonely and there's no other trees down here. So maybe we should toss in a couple extra trees. Maybe we should just like grab up. Maybe there's a few like right in here. Sort of kind of. Let's grab a little bit of that. Put some of that in there. Let's just kind of tap in something not as big as that one. Kind of throw that one down in there. Maybe we'll throw something about that size right in there. Well, we'll just kind of Maybe go down a little bit and start down here. And we'll just kind of bring it down in. Just do a quick tree here. I know it's nothing fancy, but we'll give him a couple friends, a couple people to hang out with. Maybe a little guy right here. Yeah, let's just do a little guy right here. And put in some little trees. They don't have to be happy. They can be upset trees. We don't have to do happy trees. We can do grumpy, angry trees if we want to do. They're out in the snow. I mean, how happy can these trees be? Just saying. Do a couple of grumpy trees. I mean, would you be happier if you were covered in snow? Oh, actually, yeah. I like being covered in snow. And maybe we'll throw just a little snow on this guy here. Kind of give him a little something here and there. Yeah, they're a little farther away.
Travel Dreamer 46 said their limbs are warmed by fluffy squirrel tails. I love snow and cold.
Yeah, me too. I'm not a big fan of the heat. I can dress warmer. I can only take off so much clothing before I get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? We probably should throw a bird in this one. What do we have for color? Where should we throw the bird? Well, of course, we're going to put the bird in the tree. That was a foolish question. Yes, but are we going to put them in the big tree or the little tree? I think we should put them in the little tree. Let's put them right here. He's there, but he's not there. You know what I'm saying? And let's kind of sign in here. Do we want to paint it that color? No, I don't think we want to sign in red. I think we need to sign in yellow. Yellow might be a little better. It's a little bright. That's okay. We're going to do, let's do a right-handed signature today.
Shane Breville said great painting.
Thank you. I know, signing in the middle of the thing, right? Let's go 2021 YT. Kind of just needed to fix stuff, you know? It would look, I don't know, that mess I made here. I don't know what that was about. You know, it was just, why would you do that? And I need to go put a bird on that one, and I gotta make sure everything I have has a bird in the signature according to somebody who's told me over and over again to make sure that I keep signing my stuff and putting birds in them like I'm supposed to. I forget, alright? This we will definitely paint black again. Actually, I need to redo my board because I've got paint all over it. But that's because we did that big giant piece of cardboard yesterday. But thank you all. Oh, hey, this is how this one dried, by the way. I completely surprised even myself how this one dried, but that's how that one actually dried. And it's kind of crazy. So we're slowly getting there in
Travel
the
Dreamer 46
flower department.
said it is your signature move, the bird.
Yep,
Travel Dreamer 46
I always flip a bird in it.
said wow.
I don't know if that's intentional, be flipping the birds on everything, but no, I definitely put a bird in there. What does that say? Right. Oh,
Travel
okay.
Dreamer 46 said LOL. The
But
RV DJ
yeah, that one definitely is
said wow it pops.
bright. But thank you all for stopping in and hanging out and experiencing a few more trees. Trees are easy. Don't get carried away. Don't overthink them. Grab yourself one of these. This is just a big old cheapy
Shane Breville
filbert.
said bye all and take care.
Very soft, and when you put paint on him, he ends up with all these little beautiful little branches. Easy brush to use, cheap. Don't waste your hard-earned money on really expensive brushes when you can do the same thing with some inexpensive ones. On the other hand, yes, I do own very expensive brushes. I just don't use them much because I don't want to get them dirty or ruin
Carolina
them.
Hillbilly 1961
Yeah, Billy.
said goodbye.
Bye. Thank you for lurking. Hope you enjoyed today, Willie. Kind of make you feel
Travel
homesick.
Dreamer 46 said hi Hillbilly. The RV DJ
And
said see you later on.
I should be on later.
The RV DJ
Let's see how I feel.
said hi Hillbilly.
Um, I'll try to be on later, but I'm not going to push myself today because it's not worth getting sick. You know, but I'll try to be on at 7 o'clock tonight. We'll see what happens. Worst case is I just sit here and paint something. Best case is I actually say something. Nah, probably gonna say something. Maybe that's the worst case. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Gnome Joden
But thank you all.
said have an amazing day everyone. Red Heart.
You too. Please
Carolina Hillbilly 1961 said bye y'all.
enjoy life today. Do something for yourself. Tomorrow's never a guarantee. So, like Fatima said, spend time with
Travel
family.
Dreamer 46
It's important.
said see you later.
Giving my brother and my mother a hug yesterday meant everything in the world to me. So it's important. And we'll see you guys all again soon. No music today, so just gonna say goodbye. You all.